Hello and welcome to this video. Today is another Monday, and so I'm here to share with you the highest case number ranges where interviews have already taken place at your different embassies and consulates. So let's go into that, and we begin in Colombo, Sri Lanka, where the highest case number range where interviews have already taken place remains 7,000 plus case number range. In Napoli, Italy, for the Africa region, the highest case number range already interviewed remains 41,100 plus. For the Asia region, it remains 6,600 plus, and for the Europe region, it remains 17,300 plus. In Tunis, Tunisia, the highest case number range already interviewed remains 40,400 plus. Tbilisi, Georgia has increased to 15,100 plus, although there are a number of cases of exception already interviewed at that embassy from the 15,700 plus case number range to the 17,400 plus case number range. In Paris, France, for the Africa region, the highest case number range already interviewed remains 41,900 plus. For the Asia region, it remains 6,400 plus, and for the Europe region, it remains 16,300 plus. Tirana, Albania remains at 17,400 plus. Likewise, Warsaw, Poland, 17,400 plus. Libreville, Gabon remains at 34,500 plus. In Kathmandu, Nepal, the Africa region remains at 41,500 plus, with one case of exception already interviewed from the 51,000 plus case number range, and for the Asia region, it remains at 6,100 plus, with one case of exception interviewed from the 6,900 plus case number range. Antananarivo, Madagascar remains at 41,500 plus. Rangoon, Burma has increased to 3,900 plus, with two cases of exception already interviewed from the 4,600 plus and the 5,000 plus case number ranges. Suva, Fiji remains at 1,200 plus case number range. Yaoundé, Cameroon remains at 37,400 plus. In Seoul, South Korea, the Africa region remains at 39,100 plus, the Asia region remains at 7,100 plus, and the Europe region remains at 7,200 plus. In Abu Dhabi, the UAE, the Africa region remains at 36,700 plus. The Asia region remains at 6,700 plus, and the Europe region remains at 11,700 plus. In Frankfurt, Germany, the Africa region remains at 38,400 plus, the Asia region remains at 6,900 plus, and the Europe region has increased to 17,400 plus. Then to Mumbai, India, and the Africa region at that embassy has increased to 47,300 plus, and the Asia region has increased to 7,200 plus. Lomé, Togo has increased to 46,200 plus. Cotonou, Benin remains at 42,500 plus. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia remains at 14,200 plus. Johannesburg, South Africa has increased to 44,100 plus. Monrovia, Liberia remains at 42,100 plus. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania remains at 25,500 plus. A reminder that these are the highest case number ranges where interviews have already taken place at your different embassies and consulates. Harare, Zimbabwe remains at 38,300 plus. In Montreal, Canada, the Africa region remains at 41,900 plus. The Asia region remains at 6,800 plus. The Europe region remains at 17,200 plus. The Oceania region remains at 1,100 plus. and the South America region remains at 2,300 plus. In Djibouti, the Africa region remains at 41,700 plus, and the Asia region has increased to 7,000 plus. In Doha, Qatar, the Africa region remains at 41,200 plus, the Asia region remains at 5,900 plus, and the Europe region remains at 8,400 plus. Freetown, Sierra Leone has increased to 40,900 plus. Lusaka, Zambia remains at 26,100 plus. Accra, Ghana remains at 4,300 plus. Dakar, Senegal remains at 25,100 plus. Nairobi, Kenya has increased to 39,700 plus. Tokyo, Japan remains at 7,100 plus. In London, the UK, the Africa region has increased to 47,300 plus. The Asia region remains at 6,900 plus. The Europe region remains at 16,200 plus, and the Oceania region remains at 540 plus. Lilongwe, Malawi remains at 5,100 plus, with one case of exception already interviewed at that embassy from the 33,700 plus case number range. Then to Havana, Cuba, where the highest case number range, where interviews have already taken place, remains 2,300 plus. Next is Kigali, Rwanda, which remains at 17,300 plus. Algiers, Algeria is next, and that embassy remains at 41,900 plus. Casablanca, Morocco has increased to 34,900 plus. Yerevan, Armenia remains at 6,900 plus for the Asia region and remains at 17,400 plus for the Europe region. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia remains at 28,000 plus, that's for the Africa region, remains at 5,300 plus for the Asia region, but with two cases of exception already interviewed from the Asia region, from the 6,600 plus and the 7,800 plus case number ranges. In Jakarta, Indonesia, the Asia region remains at 6,400 plus and the Europe region remains at 17,000 plus. Islamabad, Pakistan remains at 7,100 plus. Then to Cairo, Egypt, where the Africa region has increased to 24,700 plus, with two cases of exception already interviewed at that embassy from the 25,700 plus case number range and the 27,000 plus case number range. Then the Asia region remains at 5,200 plus, with one case of exception already interviewed from the 7,000 plus case number range, and then the Europe region remains at 4,000 plus case number range. All of that concerns the Cairo, Egypt embassy. Then to Kinshasa, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the highest case number range where interviews have already taken place at that embassy has increased to 13,500 plus case number range. Next is Auckland, New Zealand, and that embassy has increased to 1,400 plus case number range. And finally, Amman, Jordan, the Africa region remains at 36,800 plus, and the Asia region remains at 7,100 plus. So those are the highest case number ranges where interviews have already taken place at your different embassies and consulates up to yesterday, May 5th, 2024. Thanks for watching this video. See you, God willing, in the next one. Goodbye.